Very good team. I was fortunate to come in with a talented senior group, you know, and they bought into my philosophy and stuff like that, being the first-year head coach there at Pleasant Grove. Very good experience over at Pleasant Grove. And then finally we turned the corner in '08. After LE had won, you know, district and been to the state finals in the same district in '6 and '7, and we broke through in '08 all the way through '13, you know, and a lot of people talk about that's an amazing run, you know, it's kind of state records and stuff like that, but it's just the grind and having good kids and the grind of it and just persevering. And once you've been there a few times, you know, that leaks on over all the way down to PGYA and Texarkana. And you know, Texarkana is rich in baseball talent for a long time before I got here. Been a lot of experience, a lot of great kids. I love all the guys I've ever coached. They've always thrown down for their school, for their community, and for me as their leader, you know. We come here, me, Cal, and WT, come here as after 3.5 years, you know, being at West Orange and Kirbyville down there, being as athletic director and head football coach and head baseball coach. I just didn't like the way that the community and you know, some of the parents and some of the kids, they really didn't buy in. I've got Cal and WT as a freshman and a sophomore down there the last year, and I decided, you know, that I would sacrifice my career for them and get them in a better place where there was more people to have the same philosophy as they do, is want to grind out there and practice and play hard. So, and we come back, we watch PG play at Marshall against Canton and stuff, and watch them a couple other times, and then all of a sudden, you know, we're in town. We're gonna go watch that regional final over at Texas High with PG and LE playing. So us three, we come into town, we go to that and watch LE, you know, lose 2 very close games that they could have won, you know, and I just go over there and congratulate, you know, Coach Zach Fowler, and kind of go like, hey, you know, I'm kind of looking to move the boys back this way, you know, do you have an opening over there, you know, we could come over or whatever. And, you know, I leave and visit with some other LE parents, and he comes back and, you know, asks me if I'm serious. I go, yeah, I'm dead serious. And it all worked out with Coach Dewosky Davis and stuff like that, coming over here 2 years ago, and it's been good. Well, I kind of feel bad for Rush and Coach Fowler, because, you know, they're younger coaches. I'll call them younger coaches because I'm older, but it was kind of easier to get everybody to buy in back in the day than it is now. You know, it's even back then, you know, you had to grind, but you'd have, you know, just say you have 10 players, just for instance, you know, you'd have 7 that ready to go, ready to work every day and take on your philosophy. You'd have to change 3. Well, nowadays it's more like, you know, you're gonna have 4 that's in there and you gotta change 6, you know, on a small scale, on a 10-point scale. So it's a grind, and the growth of the last month and a half, you know, I've seen these players show up, clock in, and put the work in, and be more coachable, and that's been the difference of the turnaround that we've had.
We just come to practice every day, and we go hard at it. And at first, you know, not everyone bought in, like Coach Jones said, and but at the end of the district, everyone bought in, and we've seen a turn that flipped the switch for all of us.
These guys finally bought in. You know, we talked about, you know, even towards the end of the district, we said, you know, let's get better, you know, and I've seen that happen with all my teams. Once we reach the playoffs and you get all your coaches together, you know, they don't have to coach the JV anymore, it's just one team. You get more reps in a shorter period of time, and all my teams I've had in all the years I've been a head coach or assistant coach have really improved once the playoffs starts.
Well, I mean, we just work really hard and grinded every day. But at first we started off a little slow, but unfortunately we turned it around after district, and then at the end of district too. We just flipped the switch and told us we're not gonna lose. We're gonna keep grinding every day and get better. Well, some games, you never know if it's gonna be your last game or not, so we just tell each other, this is like, you gotta take it pitch by pitch, inning by inning, bat by bat, and not take it for granted, and just work hard and grind.
Well, we talk about, not us 3, but we talk about the team. You don't look at the finish line. You know, like yesterday we're looking at practice, and today, you know, we're gonna have this send-off and stuff like that. We're looking forward to practice. You can't go out there and you can't imagine, you know, how it's gonna end. You got to talk about and talk. You got to go talk and be ready to play each pitch, you know, and take it in by inning, bat by bat, you know, practice by practice, or you'll get caught up in the stuff. So we talked about that. The good thing about Cal and WT is their coach's son. That's all they've known, you know. So they've seen me bring it home with me. You know, the grind, and they've seen it all.
Well, it's just great. It just brings back memories. It's always been a dream for us, and it's just gonna be great. That's all I can say about it.
Well, I just remember sitting in the stands, you know, and watch my dad coach out there, and them winning, and it's just a blessing for all three of us to have a chance to go play actually together in uniform.
I appreciate it, guys, and we wish y'all the best.
Thank you.